Y'all. Yellow. How's everyone doing? Yeah, hello. It's time for more Touhou Thursday. We're doing the same thing as last time. Because I don't know what I want to do. But I've been enjoying this, whatever this is. It's like half just chatting, half like, hey, we're freaking, we, and by we I mean I, am bashing my head against the wall, trying to LNN with Yachie, and that's fun. I don't know. Make it make sense. Well, it's whatever. Not that one. This one.
Heyo.
Yo, what's up, Yachie? Oh my god, again! I wonder how much the game's gonna bully me today. Probably a lot. I still like feel like something gets really borked with like the RNG values in this game. Where like if you do a story mode section...
killed me today.
Aw, dude, same here. Tell me about it. Tell me all about it. These streams, by the way, Yahiko, are basically just chatting, so feel free to yap away, dude. I still feel like something has worked with like a lot of the RNG in this game. I need to confirm it with Guy and the people that work on TH Prac, but like, I feel like if you do a run and reset, something of like the previous values stay. Cause like, see, like right now it's like fine, but like I bet you,
deployments skull.
if like I started a different run or something like that, it would be like so much more like intense. You know what I mean? 4 deployments. Oof. I have to warm up. And it's like, yeah, I mean, Lunatic, it's still Lunatic. It's not like it's gonna be like super easy, you know, for like a first stage or whatever. Like it should be hard given it's Lunatic. But like, I don't know, I feel like at some, like Lunatic to a degree is like not this bad sometimes in UDoALG. But the way it does bullet density in this game is just really weird as a whole, slash how the pull progression system works of bosses anyway, so what do I know? What do I know? Oh yeah, how's audio by the way, Yahiko? Should I be louder? I don't think so. But what do you think?
Salutations, Goldie.
Yeah, what's up, Rio? What's up, dudes? The boys. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna see what I can do for Zanmu. I don't know. I feel like I just have to hope for the best. And hope that Zanmu accidentally suicides twice before using her bombs. For whatever reason that I still don't know why that happened last time.
Counting down the days until the students leave for break. How about you?
That is coming up, isn't it? Because I know my semester ends on the 5th. But, you know.
Oh, or a teacher?
Existing. Same old, work and school. Adulting.
Work in education but admin not teaching.
Rio could be a pretty good teacher. It's got that vibe. Noko, please. Oh, you're so low on the screen. Oh boy.
Teaching very much runs in my family.
Yeah, I think you've told me before, actually.
Hey Goldie.
Yo, what's up, CR? How's it going, dude? What? I was half lurking in your stream yesterday. You're doing good? What?
I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, man. Always gotta support everyone as best as I can. I feel guilty when I can't make it to people's streams, like Rio streams. Oh my god, I feel so guilty when I can't make them because I'm just like, they're fun. He plays fun games, and I'm just like, I can't make it. God damn it. Or Yahiko streams twice in a day, and Twitch is just like, oh yeah, that second stream, we're just not gonna tell you about it. Like, what do you mean you're not gonna tell me about it? Like, guys. Twitch actively trying to, like, destroy their platform. Don't ban me, Twitch, please.
I feel
still
that, or when multiple people are online and I want to watch all of them.
Yeah, right.
Lolo, no worries. YouTube, at Crispin7289. Hi Goldie.
Yo, it's Chris. Wow, I used your whole username? That's crazy. How you doing, Chris? You ready for the holidays? How are the kids doing? Aw! Stupid wolf.
YouTube, at Crispin7289. Oh yes. Lots of cooking.
Oh, I bet. They got you busy next week, huh? Oh boy, hopefully it's a good time.
YouTube, at Crispin7289. How about you?
Way too busy for my own good. But hopefully I'll find some time to rest next week. I do have an assignment due the Monday after Thanksgiving, which is so well timed. Pardon me. So not looking forward to that. But it'll be fine after that. Oh lordy. I think December is like probably my calmest month. Even though I'm traveling a little bit. And then next semester, we'll see. I might honestly be like the most like devoid of emotion person next semester because I'm taking one of the hardest courses of the curriculum. And I'm like, oh joy, yay, can't wait. But it's also like a very rewarding class too. Like a lot of people say like the material is like really difficult, but like you learn a lot. So I'm really hoping to learn a lot from it. It's a logical reasoning course. Which boy heck do I need. But apparently it's like really difficult. And I'm like, oh god, this is gonna suck. So if it looks like if it sounds like I'm even more dead than I am now next semester, that's why. Do not worry, I will live and be fine. Chris, what's the Thanksgiving staple in the household? I feel like I've asked you this before, / every year that I've been streaming and you've been watching me around the holidays. And I'm gonna continue asking it every year again, because I never remember. Oh, lordy. Son of a gun. Yin Yang, please. If it wasn't for the Yin Yang formations, I honestly think I would have had LNN by now. Oh, also, for those curious, I got the captions working again. It only took me like a month and a half, but I got it working again.
YouTube at Crispin7289. If anyone can ace that class, you can.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Captions? Never heard of it.
Wow. What's up, Cake? Oh! That would not have flown pre-patch.
Sick. Finished a paper on fossils.
You're sick? Oh no, get well soon. Why did TTS say that weirdly? But I'm glad your paper went well. Sack.
Sick.
Why does it do that? Yeah, it's sick, alright. Jesus. Yeah, I think my TTS is gaining sentience. It's like learning emotion. Fucking hate yin yangs.
I need to find a different chaos mod for when we play Peak.
Yeah, that was fun. You've got to be kidding me.
YouTube at Crispin7289. Everyone has their favorite. So turkey, stuffing, sweet potato casserole, spinach casserole, green bean casserole, maybe a salad, and rolls. I think I will try new desserts this year though.
Yo, we triple casseroling? That's crazy.
I forgot I need to buy a turkey. Oh no.
Oh no. You may want to get on that. Oh my god.
Ham.
Damn. Oh my god. Oh, look, a damage card. And the one that I kind of want, too. Oh no. Fucking idiot. Why didn't I just level 2? Why did I just get hit like that? Oh, fucking idiot.
You suck.
Oh my fucking god, bro. Damn, I just got the damage card too. Whatever.
I am going to eat a shit ton of brownies to make myself feel better. Spoiler. It won't.
Wait, can you even eat brownies?
Why couldn't I?
Aren't you lactose intolerant? Although you don't need to make brownies with milk, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah. Good job, Ben.
Brownie time.
Oh my god. This guy is gonna be like on his deathbed and call me. He's like, it was worth it. The brownies were so good.
YouTube. At Crispin7289. If I don't see you again before the holidays, have a great one and I wish you safe journey, Goldie.
You too, Chris. I hope, I mean, I feel like we'll see each other again. I don't think we're gonna not see each other. But I do wish you a happy Thanksgiving, and hopefully the food ends up fantastic. I know it will, but... yeah, man. Alright, CR, since you're also cooking, give me the staple of the CR household. What do we got? Come on. We had triple casseroles earlier. What's your household got going?
I make the turkey every year. 3-day process of brining and injecting and buttering.
Oh.
We usually have asparagus casserole and the usual fixings. Pumpkin pie and icebox pie, and if one of our friends is coming, she makes mean tamales.
Wait, what's icebox pie? Tamales for Thanksgiving sounds amazing.
Hello Golden. I want to ask about some moral dilemma if you want to.
You know, sure,
I
lay it
just
on me.
heated up 5 chocolate chip brownies.
Oh my god, Cake. Please don't kill me. Why? Wolf Bullet, why? Can you not let me live, bro?
Essentially whipped cream and flavor. Kool-Aid or lemonade or something. Mixed with whipped cream frozen I'm a pie crust.
Fascinating. That... Huh. Well,
That was riddled with typos.
I got the premise. It's all good. Okay, please tell me at least you have some ice. Oh, wait. JK. I was like,
Lol.
JK. I remembered it as I was saying it. Aw, damn, bro.
You don't think I want eat ice cream?
Do you have it at least?
I saw drama around a content creator recently, but Discord servers don't allow their members to discuss about it since it's not the place. A
Agreed.
Twitter account replied with, "Why should NT it be talked about? Things like this should NT be in a centrist position and should be public so this drama shit would be acknowledged." What do you think personally?
Wait.
No.
What?
Icebox pie is not healthy, but it is tasty.
It's Thanksgiving, I knew. I shouldn't be talking about things like this. Shouldn't be an essential.
Nothing is healthy.
Shit.
TLDR drama happened should Discord servers talk about it. If they don't it would be considered centrist and most people want know what happened and take measures.
Oh, I see. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna agree with Cake. I think it depends on exactly what the thing was, and because I don't know what the thing is, I'm just going to be blanket about my opinion.
Hi Goldie, I got Yuma pace PB with 7 seconds to 0 time and I still have not mentally recovered.
Oh no, Fammy!
Some servers want to avoid certain topics to keep the vibes cool. I said no to ice cream.
You're bad. Oh, well, okay. I agree, or I think that Discord servers should generally stay away from a lot of this sort of stuff, especially with like external drama. And as someone who has moderated and administered a couple of Discord servers before and everything, I think unless I just think it's better because you don't want to sour a community with things that probably didn't need to be talked about in the first place. And I also firmly believe that you don't need to have a conversation.
My server is full of drama and gossip. 100,000,000%.
I won't. Well, that's not true. I don't think everything needs to have a conversation, nor does every single person need to be involved in the conversation, if there is one. There are some things that are better left alone. And for the longest time, like, that's kind of what it was, like, pre-internet era. Like, if you weren't a part of the conversation, like, you just didn't know about it, right? And that's okay. Or, like, some things
I
that
am
used
so
to exist.
incredibly disconnected from anything even resembling a big server. Even the Touhou Discord, you know I'm exclusively on Danmaku.
Yeah, I know. So I think it's better if Discord servers just generally stay away from things that they don't need to, especially if that server is like relatively like a topic-based one, like the Touhou one, for example. It's not really like Touhou anymore because there's like 50,000 people in it. But like at its core, it's still a Touhou server, right? Like it at its core, like does a Touhou server need to be talking about, I don't know, fucking like the NFL or whatever, like, and the drama that happens there? Probably not. But like, you know, that's a very mild case of things, maybe. I think a lot of those conversations are better had in DMs or servers that are like specifically meant for having those sorts of conversations, because like I've been in servers that have like real reality channels or like venting channels, and to no surprise they all end horribly because people that try...
WDYM Reimu is in the NFL. She plays for the Eagles.
Oh my god. That's actually true given Wabak. But to no one's surprise, and I'm gonna sound very blunt here, people fucking suck at having conversations, especially ones that they are like purposefully putting themselves in just to be informed. Like if you're just having a virtue signaling conversation about things that are like, oh yeah, that you think are like, oh, if I talk about this, this makes me a good person. Like, no, the fuck it doesn't. You know, just because you say things about something that's like morally good doesn't make you like a good person.
Do you remember when every big server felt the need to have a vent channel?
Yeah.
Do you remember when every big server felt the need to have an adult channel?
Oh, I was there for it.
So true, bestie.
You know, like, I'm sorry, but a lot of people really do suck at having proper civil conversations because they don't have the mental fortitude to be able to accept criticism and handle sitting in the same room as someone that vehemently opposes their opinion and still remain civil as a result. It's a skill that we kind of used to have, I feel like, when I was a kid, but now even more so, we just don't have it. And a lot of people that had that skill have also lost it. And so it's almost better if we just take things a little bit slower and just say, you know what, maybe I don't need to be a part of that conversation. Maybe I don't need to be a part of the virtue signaling conversation about some crazy bad thing that's happening because I'm not well informed, and that's okay. That doesn't make me an inherently bad person. Nor should I have FOMO for missing out on whatever the conversation may be. You know. Especially when...
I am going to call you slurs for disagreeing with me.
That's okay. That's okay. That's allowed. But especially with how much pop culture and consumerism,
YouTube,
especially derived
at
by...
Crispin7289. That's the digital age.
It really is. You know? What was I saying?
Disagree with me? Death penalty.
Precisely, right? And it's like, no, it's okay to have disagreements. But no, I think what I was trying to say was, come on, Goldie, your brain's working. You know, I forgot. I literally forgot. But you get the point, you know? I think it's better to just not be a part of the conversation, you know? Like, if it's... Oh, that's what it was. Especially with how much of Western influence... Like, not even just Western,
YouTube,
but general Western influencers...
At Kristen7289. Kids don't learn how to communicate now. They're always on the electronics.
I think you can still learn to communicate even while being on electronics, but I think it's about, like, how you react to that, right? Like, that's something that, like, we don't really teach kids about thick skin anymore. And there's a whole different debate on thick skin as well. But like influencers,
Xbox
which became propaganda, which became Western influencers as a result of social media, and then, you know, that became Eastern influence as well, and yada yada. But just social media in general has kind of made it where it's like, if you are not a part of the conversation, then like you're inherently a bad person. It's just like, and that became like pop culture as a result. So you can't even avoid a lot of it too sometimes. Like, do you need to know about every single drama that's taking place? Not really, but are you gonna? Yeah, probably, because you just can't avoid it. So it's just, it's not. great. And I speak as someone who lives in the country of the USA that, you know, has so much weird shit going on with politics, which I will not get into here for the sake of everyone's sanity. But it's so out there, and it's so, like, in everyone's faces that you have no choice but to be informed and also be having those same conversations. It is literally that unavoidable now, and it's depressing as all hell. That being said, you know, I do also want to play the flip side as well, in that I do think there is value in being informed. And I do think there is value in, if you have something that you, like, know or are forced to know in
I
some
detest
capacity.
Nintendo, and I literally cannot avoid knowing about every little thing they do because the internet sucked and basic respect is dead.
Yeah, exactly.
I've seen a lot of people hating on content creators that seem like good people just because they don't have a vocal opinion on X topic.
Right, and that's kind of what's fucked up about it, right? Is like, you're literally judging someone because they don't have an opinion on something, or that they do have a very different opinion on something. Now, I'm going to put a slight asterisk in that I think we kind of have strayed a little bit from what that entails. You can still be a shitty person and, you know, be told you're a shitty person. Like, yeah, you can't be like, oh yeah, my opinions are valid if your opinions are valid, if you're just a straight up shitty person. Like, if you're gonna, like, kick children, like, you can't, it doesn't work in this case, right? So, like, you can't hide being a shitty person. Like, if you're a morally bad person, that's not gonna work in this case. We're talking something that's not as, you know, purely black and white, or, you know, purely drastic on that one. So I want to put a slight asterisk in that.
What's
because
WRONMG with kicking children?
this is so much. Don't you know? You know? Oh boy. Yeah.
Ah man,
I do.
there go my children kicking plans for the weekend.
Look, I hate to be that guy, but yeah, you know, it does make you a morally bad person if you decide that you want to kick children. But no, I do think there's value in being informed, and I do encourage everyone to take intelligent guesses and intelligent, informed decisions when it comes to things, or at least make an effort to become informed. Because knowledge is power, and you still want to be informed. You can't just be like, you can't run away from it and be like, oh, because it's so divisive and so toxic or whatever, I'm just going to stay away from it. No, you can't necessarily do that. You know, you do need to understand the world and how it works to some degree, even if the world is shitty. But I think, you know, there's ways to go around it in a way that's a lot more palatable than strong left side versus strong right side versus strong I don't give a shit, therefore it's not my problem. And also the converse side of strong, I'm going to virtual signal everything because I want to come off as a morally good person because I care about all the shitty things that happen in X, Y, and Z because of this company and that person and blah, 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 blah. Be intelligently informed, but, you know when to pick your battles.
I can't eat all these brownies. Blah.
Why did you
I think
form a
servers
vibe?
related to the content creator should make a general statement on announcement and ask people to take it to heart and move on than talking about it, since people do suck at convos.
I think no one. I think
I'm
you just say nothing.
tired, boss.
I think you just say nothing. Don't be the one to bring it up. You bring it up, you're encouraging a conversation, even if you're saying that. Yeah, me too. You know, you're saying that you don't want anything to do with it, unless and until that particular drama relates to you in some capacity as a server. Like, there has been drama that's happened on Touhou as a fandom and as a series, and like, yeah, like, of course, you know, the server, like, our server
Mute the
has
server for 1 billion years, then reopen.
right? If it's related to Touhou, the Touhou server is probably going to talk about it, and that's understandable, you know. But if it's like completely unrelated, I just don't even open that can of worms. What the fuck is going on with this game? Oh my god.
I studied international relations for 4 years and do have some strong opinions on some things, but I ultimately studied all that to come to the conclusion I want nothing to do with it.
Ha! Hey man, that works.
And I see all these kids yelling about politics all day, and it's like, dude, do you never get tired?
That's what makes me wonder too, right? Is like, we really got nothing better to do than just to yap about this stuff all day and like virtue signal? Like, that's crazy to me. Like, there's reasons to be like, okay, you know, we should do X, Y, and Z, or we should have a conversation about X, Y, and Z. You know, there are things that are like really, really bad that we need to talk about. Yeah, no doubt about it. But like everything, every topic, every conversation, like, oh my god, y'all never
Sorry
get
to bring
tired.
it up. I want to hear nuances on heavy topics that can be black and white.
Oh no, it's fine. We're no stranger to hard conversations on this channel. It's why I still am playing UDoALG, is because I do want these to be just chatting streams, and usually when we do just chatting streams, we do get into some pretty serious topics because I am someone that appreciates nuance, and I'm not going to sugarcoat things with conversations. And so, like, as a result, like, I encourage the conversation, provided that the community itself can remain civil during those conversations, which thankfully my chat is really good about being. Like, I don't think anyone's ever really crossed a line ever when these sorts of conversations come up, so, you know, kudos to you all. But I encourage it, and I think this is a place that we can have those conversations because, like you said, not a lot of places will allow certain types of
On
conversations.
a more lighter convo, Golden, you should use Linux now.
I do need to move to Linux, but I have thoughts and reasons to stay on Windows still. But I am considering spinning up a proper Linux instance. I do use Windows Subsystem for Linux for my school stuff, and like it's great. So I'm like, and I know how to use Linux. It's not like I don't. I'm a developer by day. But like, you know, when you've been using Windows since, you know, 2000, it's, you know what you know, right? All right, hold on, shut up. Everyone, I need to fucking lock in for Zanmu here. I can't have a good conversation during Zanmu, I'm sorry. Wait till after I die.
Don't suck.
Wait till after I die. How about that?
Don't suck. Oh say can you see, by the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Kill Strat, got it. Why are you patriotic? Damn, I thought you weren't even from the USA.
That's the question of
I
the day.
am rage baiting. Keep being more aggressive. Keep using L3 as soon as you get it.
Holy hell.
You may get a hit here. L.
Fucking yin yangs, bro.
I don't remember this in Mushihime-sama.
Mushihime-sama.
Milk more.
I really do need to milk more. Oh. Oh lordy.
Oh shit, you can advertise a product at 3,000 points. I am gonna have to wait. Manua. Manual.
Damn it.
Rep. I saw that coming.
No, you didn't. You're lying. No, you didn't. That's a lie.
Yes, I did.
No. You're lying. You're lying.
I didn't see it coming though. I saw the spear spawn up top.
No.
I think the funniest comment I've ever gotten is that the bullets dodged me.
Ain't that the truth? How am I at penultimate already? What the hell?
That was avoidable if you moved a little more left. At Atoming04, that's POFB.
That is literally POV in a nutshell. Now you die? Banger game, bro. Yin Yanks, my beloved!
IDK what's up with Zune songs lately, but they start up pretty A but then they became peak.
That's always been Touhou music.
On the topic of unfortunate Discord stuff, this is the time for the family lore dump, but during the war that happened in 2021 I helped run several servers to aid the affected, and we were regularly raided by supporters from that one country while I had to see young men get radicalized from anger.
Oh,
I have not
that's
had
rough.
any interest in modding Discord servers since.
Yeah, that's
Point is,
completely
it feels so
understandable.
weird seeing some people make a Diet Coke version of my life back then their entire online personality.
It's really unfortunate, isn't it? Like, it's like...
Notable problems I were not milking enough, timing better L2 and L3, and probably reading spheres.
I just... It's like, there's so much in this world than just, you know, being, like, you know, permanently online with, like, these, like, crazy personalities and opinions. Like, just go relax, you know? Go outside, touch grass a little bit, and just live life. Yeah. There's always going to be someone that's like that. You can't fix everybody, but you know, you yourself can learn to, you know, be relaxed in life. I feel like, I don't know, I don't trust myself to go for...
Touch grass. Bro, I want you to touch me.
When are you coming over? You taking so long to get here, like, Jesus.
Cake, what is that?
I don't trust myself to do the final spell properly, to go for not kill, like, to do it normally, you know? Like, I got there in the end, but, like, I don't trust myself to handle penultimate. I don't trust myself to handle the final spell, which is why I'm going for kill strat, but it's just, it's so difficult to execute.
Cake, I don't really almost got LNN. Are you almost proud of me?
I don't know which way I should really be going. I don't know, maybe next time I'll try and just go for non-kill strat.
No.
Hey, we are proud of family. We're very proud of family.
Sad face.
Oh, God. Look, at the end of the day, right?
Look it's at about DMS Fammy.
It's about being a good person. That's like what matters at the end of the day.
The problem with Linux
Whatever
is that people are indoctrinated to be scared of using Linux by Linux bad means or Linux when 1000 terminal code to open a browser, and not knowing it leads to people believing it when it's not as true anymore. Also, Windows power users use CMD all the time. LMAO.
You know, once upon a time, they used to do a really good job of teaching people how to use a computer, and then they were like, oh, we don't want people to be smart, so we're gonna, like, stop doing that. And then Apple came in and was just like, bro, you don't need to know technology, we got you! We're Big Brother! Come on! Use our nice and pretty UI, and don't think for yourself at all. We'll take care of it. Yes, Apple did make the Apple II. And they revolutionized personal computing, you know, at a home level and whatnot. I will never deny that. But, like, everything else, once they started making iPhones, oh my god. And now Windows is just, like, bad. Windows lost the sauce. Windows really lost the sauce. But no, I was thinking of spinning up a Fedora instance because I've used Fedora before and I like it, so...
It's funny because the same tech companies wanted to use AI for their production, like it went from, let us take care of you, to, we're letting AI wreak havoc.
Yeah, right. I gotta save money! Money.
I used pop_OS as a backup OS for years, and I reel every time I see it because I strictly associate it with bad times.
Oh no.
I never used it aside from when the entire world was on fire and couldn't boot into bloated-ass Windows anymore.
Yeah.
First mistake is using pop_OS.
You didn't know better. You didn't know better.
I slept all day today. IDK when I will eat tonight. I may explode.
You just ate like 3 brownies.
I literally started associating it with, oh my god, what the hell could have possibly gone wrong this time? Every time I see the login screen. I threw up.
No. Brother.
The good thing about Linux distros is that there's like 20 of them, and if one of them became corrupt corporate monopoly, there's also other distros.
Was that one Zorin OS that has like a pro version that people are really, like, a million people migrated to?
Stop wasting food, SMH.
Yo, what's up, Ghost?
Zorin is cool, but their default browser is Brave, so it's not cool.
Wow. I like Zen. I've really been enjoying the Zen browser. It's like everything I want from Firefox, but that's not actually Firefox. Because I can never enjoy using Firefox. But Zen, I'm with it, bro.
I might migrate to Linux eventually. I really hope by the end of this computer's lifespan I'll get there. I got a new PC, by the way, it's a monster.
Ooh.
Also gets really freaking hot.
Yes.
Zen browser is Arc browser but Firefox.
Exactly. Oh my god. Estúpido go. You know the best part about having a PC is you don't need a heater in your room because your PC can just heat up like the general area for you. It's quite nice.
But unfortunately I use microshit Edge all the time now because of WebKit CSS.
You know, honestly, I was using Edge for a good while. Yeah, it's a Chromium browser, but like, I'm not gonna lie, I actually really enjoyed using Edge. Like, from just a usability standpoint, it was really good. I won't lie.
Black Souls 2 is being put on Steam the 29th this month. Peak on Steam soon.
Oh shit. Edge. I got to the point where I enjoyed
Everything
using
at my
it,
work
you know?
requires Chrome, unfortunately. You need to play Peak.
I do need to play Peak.
We
Look,
had this convo last stream, but as much as I don't care for 1.10c, I'm willing to learn it if that's the version they use next TWC.
They are going to use it.
There.
I promise you. They're going to use it because they used it last year too.
Maybe if 1.10c LNNs went to the leaderboard. Honestly, hot take, but Bing browser is the most good-looking thing I've ever seen, but I don't use it because it's not Google.
It's crazy. Bing actually looks good. It sucks, but it looks good. The UI on that is stellar. Look, Edge may not be my current chick, but it can edge me anytime. Is how I'll put it. Edge can be my side hoe.
Edge for eternity.
Edge for eternity. That's right.
You seen that meme where Microsoft was like, "You've been edging for 100 hours on the Edge browser."
Yeah, it's so good. That's what I was thinking of, actually.
God, I love MTG.
Oh, lordy.
I really wish 1.10c were on Maribel's site. It'd give me an incentive to learn it.
It's not? What are we using to track LNNs then? Not that this one counts. Not that Saren and Yachie count, but whatever.
Nothing.
That's funny.
No one cares. Nothing.
So I gotta go add it myself. I did that for the card, so I gotta go add it myself because I know what to do.
It's only 1.00a and there hasn't been any LNNs in the game for months.
Nande! What do you mean you died? I still sometimes whenever I play Touhou think back to how I made it into one of the Mexican Touhou players videos about like best moments, like you know, like best Touhou streaming moments or whatever, and I was in one of the clip compilations. I'm like, dang, dude.
There haven't been UDoALG LNNs for so long. I am slightly afraid I'm gonna get Yuma LNN and then get told they're not tracking anymore or something.
You know what, Fami? You and I can track our LNNs in our hearts. How about that? You'll always count in my book.
By the way, Golden, no, I don't agree that Touhou songs start up a then get better when there's his CD albums.
Well, those are different. those are different. But generally, a lot of Zune music, even back then, for a lot of the older games, like, a lot of them do start kind of out like, okay, what is
Maribel's
this?
site lacks a lot. I don't think being on a list for something matters at all.
That's a lie, that's a lie, that's
it
a lie,
never
that's a
matters,
lie.
as it's just a name on a list. Like, I am not going to give them anything if I achieve LNN or something.
Taboo Japan Disentanglement, track 2. You cannot tell me the first time you heard that, you were like, yo, this is fire. That song takes at least like 3 or 4 listens before you're like, oh, okay, wait, hold on. That fucker took me like 5 times where I was like, okay, hold on, I kind of like this now.
Versus LNNs are already counted separately, and I already feel like that's plutonium-grade copium. I don't blame Maribel for this, though it wasn't really his decision. I like to think the successor to Touhou music should be Ocha. He's a very good composer and leans into jazz side of Touhou.
I want his kids to make music. Zune's kids. I don't know if I still fully agree with a lot of the UDoALG opinions that the community has, but I'm in no position to like make counter opinions because I'm no one, like, I don't do anything. I'm no one special in that regard. I don't know. That's where I would like almost lean to someone that's like played like Megatron.
So I've never seen these games. Are you controlling both sides of the screen at the same time?
No, just the left side. In this particular case, just the left side. The right side is CPU.
Iano, sadly, I think TH19's position is crystallized. It's not changing anymore.
Oh god, no. Oh god, it's never changing. Which is a shame because, I don't know, like, even though I suck at this game, I really enjoy playing it. I just like, if something about it just feels right to me to play.
Imagine Golden actually controlling 2 sides.
You know? I mean, it's also what's allowed me to have, you know, better just chatting streams with you guys. So, I can't say this game has done me, has been, like, the totalist, like, worst Touhou game ever. You know, so...
Wait, so I have thought about this. I did 1 MNB all shots and LNN Tsukasa. But I have never heard anyone else get 1 MNB Hasami.
Did, Huh, yeah, I guess you're right, huh? I was trying to think of some of the other players.
This game is like rank 3 of all 3 Phantasmagoria for me, sadly. Pod ranked 2 and POFB ranked 1, of course.
I don't think you need to add the word sadly.
Especially around the release of the
There's
updates.
only 3 games. One of them has
Pod
to be
got
last.
caught in the crossfire because people were complaining about UDoALG LNNs being counted Bekwase. They're easy, or something. Despite the fact Pod is harder than almost every single LNN.
Why did Pod get caught in the crossfire? I also don't fully... I mean, Cake is going to disagree with me. I don't fully agree that UDoALG LNNs are just, like, are easy. Even some of the easier
Versus
ones.
bad.
Like, yeah, Saren's probably one of the easiest ones, but it's not like you just
Not
do a
Golden
credit.
I was talking app for music lol.
It's not like you pick up Saren, like, 1 credit and you're like, okay, cool, LNN. Like, no, that's not how that works. I'm fucked. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I know you're talking about the music, but still. I don't know. I don't think, like, there's gonna be a successor to Touhou music. Once Zune stops, it's gonna be it. You can be in Zune style.
I wouldn't disagree with you on that.
Wow. That's a surprise.
Time for me to settle in for bed. Have a great night, Galapagos Goldie.
Good night, CR. Thanks for stopping by, dude.
IDK, why it's a surprise.
Because you're Cake. I don't know, I feel like that's something you would have disagreed with me on.
IDK Zoom style is like bro picking random AW instruments every game.
No. That's
If you
not
want
Zoom
easy
style.
LNNs that are tracked on Maribel's site, just fucking learn GFW. Lol.
Motherfucker. I caught an eagle and went right into it. No, Zune style is way more than just picking random ass instruments. Zune is the Touhou is just like is Touhou, you know? Like there's like you got listen to those videos where music composers like react to Touhou, like they do a better job of explaining it, but like it just is. It's literally its own genre. So much so that a lot of fans have made Touhou style albums.
I think even the easiest legal UDoALG 1.00 LNN is still harder than like a dozen other LNNs. So yeah, that's also part of the copium.
Yeah. I mean, what is objectively the easiest LNN that the community recognizes? Like, baby's first LNN.
Also, I think Saris has all shot LNN in 1.10C.
I believe that is the case, yeah.
I am going to make a tier list as someone who only has done one LNN and attempted a lot. I know by heart. And easiest is probably GFW A1.
I was thinking GFW A1 too. A1 steak sauce. You know, if we say his name like 2 or 3 more times, we may even get Saris to appear. But it'd be weird because it's like super late for them.
At Family Team TH, the weirdly Hasami-shaped hole in that list. WDYM weird.
Oh my god, he actually
There
showed up!
he is.
Saris, that's like
NPMI
stupid.
changed my mind.
Oh my god, he actually showed
Hi,
up. What's up,
Saris.
Reese? Holy shit. Yeah, here's the person that can actually talk about this stuff because they have a lot of LNNs. The weirdly shaped Hisami hole on that list. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I know if he has it all, but I don't think he has Hisami.
Hi Fammy hype hi.
Oh man, I was saying it's weird because it's stupid o'clock for you. It's late. But then again, plenty of Europeans and especially my German friends have showed up here on Touhou.
Golden
Thursday,
you
so
can't casually flex. I have many LLNS.
I do not
Consider
have.
vacation.
Oh shit, you're right. Well, hopefully you're enjoying vacation.
Also, I'm air driving my Kirby right now.
Oh yeah, Air Riders came out today. How is it?
Nothing against GFW at all, but assuming you tolerate the way it plays, big ass as it is, then A1 has how many threats exactly? I feel like 10 again.
I have no idea. I haven't played GFW in forever. Hey, let's get it, dude. I also just feel like, and this has kind of always been a thing, but I always feel like it's a little bit... This is where I wish Mina was here. But, I feel like there's a weird, like, attitude towards LNNs now. Like, it's like extra copium plus, like, I don't know how to describe it, but, like, it's just something is different about the way LNNs are talked about now. Because there's so many resources, so many ways, like, people have, like, been able to get them as a result because of TH Prac and replays and, like, help and everything. I don't know, it's like... It's almost odd if you don't have one, but it's accepted that it's okay not to have one. But, like, if you do have one and are part of the conversation, then it's, like, a weird, like, Ace Attorney style court case of, like, what
I
LNN
hate
means
LNNs.
what.
They are evil. Bad mindset is created because of these players who do so many.
And it's like, I also feel like as a result, it's caused a lot of the fan base to kind of like lean on people that do LNNs as like the de facto people that have like opinions on like the quality of a Touhou game, when it's not necessarily even the case. And I feel like score players are just kind of like big chillin'. Like, even if scoring has gone down the hill, like, they're just kind of like big chillin', like, yeah, we're just kind of here. Because not, like, people just either score or don't score. But it's like with LNN, there's like so much more like kangaroo court with it. I don't know how to describe it. Am I making sense? Or am I just talking out of my ass?
Never.
That's also true.
That LNN mindset reminded me why I don't want to compete with anyone LMAO.
I say as I'm trying to get a Yachie LNN, but it's also like
I've been saying
a
this
meme.
as of late, but this endless race to the top we're seeing with Touhou nowadays will be the death of everything.
Yeah, exactly. Mother hell. Like, I'm like half doing this because I really want to, and like it's Yachie tortoise, I'm a turtle, you know, haha, funny memes and stuff like that. Slash, I feel like I do have the skill level to do it. But I think Fami basically said it best. Like, people really try and speedrun their way to LNN now. It's like, take your time, enjoy the games, play the freaking bullet hell, you know?
It's not that I will compete with people, it's the competitive mindset that generated from my brain that forced me to like conjure up bad personalities.
That's understandable. Oh my god.
Back in my day, you'd maybe get one LNN, be completely satisfied, and you'd be remembered to date as a skilled player. Nowadays the skill is so bloated people feel the need to get everything in bulk.
Yeah, exactly, right? It's just a weird thing for the series to have that. And it's like, it puts a weird mindset, right? Like, we were kind of having this conversation the other day in the Damaku channel of just how, like, yeah, FW doesn't feel like it was made for high-level players or score players, so who is it made for? And it's like, neither. It was made for casual players, because that's how Zun's always made his games. Yeah, has he had more polish before, like Pacific scoring, for example, you know, or like other survival games? Yeah, sure, but, you know, that's not like that's been different than how Zun has always been of like, I make games to make games because I want to have fun for myself. Like, he still in the past has said, right, like, oh, if like no one played my games, like I'd still make them. And he's always been whining about like Damaku anyway, so like it's just weird. Versus, I think before, at least like when I joined in before, it was like, you know, if you were an LNN player, you were like an old wise sage, and it was like extremely rare. But in those cases, some of those people had superiority complexes with it too. And there was a lot more
My
ego
goal in
with the
Touhou
franchise.
is getting a single LNN, then retire. I mean, I don't care if I get 100 LNNs to be more recognizable, I just want a reclusive life on a farm wall.
I think that's also why I've been struggling too with these streams, honestly, because I don't know what I want to do in Touhou. Like, I got most of the Lunatic 1CCs, I just have the hard ones left, and I'm just like, I think I'm good. Maybe I could go for an LNB or something, but I also just really enjoy playing Touhou casually, like on normal or hard difficulty. Like, I think maybe if I come back and do more stuff, I might try and do more hard 1CCs. You know, but I also really enjoyed doing the Wabak all-shot normal 1CC because it's just like we get to hang out and have fun, and I just like, I like playing Danmaku
Funny
games.
how the pro Touhou player has absolutely swollen in skill since I was a child, but the average Joe that plays Touhou on the side has not gotten any better PLS. The rich have gotten way richer.
Is that true? Wait, is that true? Would you say that the average skill level is really not that high? That's a fascinating thing to think about.
My skill level is Lunatic 1cc and I don't intend to swell it further. We still have plenty of people just scraping up their first normal 1ccs.
Oh, definitely. I mean, there's so many new people. coming into the thing too, right? I mean, Saris, you and Fami are probably well equipped to talk about this from the Touhou replay community, right? With how many replays you guys get to see. Like, how many of them
enough,
are...
we get like no easy survival replays to showcase.
That's always kind of been the case, though, hasn't it? I think a lot of people still, even though the whole easy moto meme has kind of like died down, it's still like people just start normal. Oh my god. Oh god. I'm not trying to sound like I'm like whining or anything like that. I'm just more so stating an observation.
The average normal 1cc 9 to 5er has probably not gotten any better since I was in grade school, but nowadays even I have LNBs in both. I sometimes look at my list of achievements and actually think, when the hell did this get here? And I'm not proud of that. I miss being able to tell you everything that happened in my Chivos.
It's kind of hard though too, because at some point, like with how many, like I remember feeling this way too with the lunatic clears, where like the adrenaline I was getting from them was slowly diminishing as I got more. Versus when I got Moth, oh my god, through the roof. When I got TD, through like hard pumping, you know, or IN, because I really wanted that one. But then it kind of just started going a little bit lower and lower and lower. And yeah, I was using more cheese strats compared to, you know, raw everything, but it kind of happened that way. But I still distinctly remember when I was going for my normal clears, just like I would still get those adrenaline rushes too. And I would be able to tell you about silly things that happened in each one and kind of look back fondly on them, where it was like, or I remember when I got TD normal 1cc, I was like, oh my god, I want to play more. I want to like continue getting better and like playing other normal clears and stuff like that, but I couldn't because I was on vacation. But like I said, I'm not trying to be like a complainer or anything like that, because I know people like, you know, Fami and Saris, like they see a lot more than I do, because I don't really interact with that much of the community as much as I probably should. Oh snap! Frozen Dose, thank you for the raid.
Extra. Read all about it. Frozen Dose, the pixelated dynamo, is sitting in the hot seat with a hard mode attempt in Touhou.
Okay, let's go.
Power up LPOG Champ Power UPR. This ADHD-powered VTuber is dishing out bullet hell and game dev action faster than you can say. Legacy of Lunatic Kingdom.
Hell yeah.
Dino Dance, don't miss their latest escapades, folks. Oh my dog, twitch.tv/FrozenDose.
Thank you for the raid. Yeah, hello, my name is GoldenDrummer730. Call me Golden or Gold. Do you like to play RPG/bullet hell games? We do things
Sydney,
like
I know I
time
only
as well.
have UFO left. But
Frozen,
I could
if
not
you
tell
gotta
you a
go,
single
chill
thing
out.
about my hard one
After your
CC.
stream, then you know
It
what you gotta do, and I'll
feels
do
like a
my
hoax.
best. Keep your community entertained. As for everyone else, welcome
Frozen
to the
4
Just
High.
Chatting stream of UDoALG. We're talking about 1cc's and the general Touhou community, so perfectly in time for that. How was LOLK? What were you, what difficulty and stuff were you doing in LOLK?
We attempted hard.
Oh?
You dog. Bark 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 chase Tengu chase Tengu.
Yeah. Here's my question for
We reached the
the
moon,
players.
but the moon was my end for now.
That's pretty good. Hey man, that's pretty good. Good job. You'll
Hi,
get it
hey
next time.
guys.
Welcome to stream, Frozen. Welcome to stream, Panda. Here's my question to Saris, if you're still here, and also just every player too, but I'm curious because of how many replays Saris and Fami see. In terms of general raw dodging skills, both gorilla
I am not a
and
player.
patterns, do you think people have generally gotten better at dodging Danmaku or no? Both in terms of gorilla and just general like spell capturing. Cake is a player. insofar as if Touhou 21 were to like drop tomorrow, right? How would people generally do? I was kind of curious about this when FW came out, but I was like, not great. So I never really got a chance to kind of see like just how people react to new things.
We got some nutty players who can gorilla as if their life depends on it. Golden, what's the one opinion you disagreed then agreed afterwards, and vice versa?
With regards to what? Touhou or just in general? Because if it's in general, I could not tell you. I have had many an opinion in my life. And I have heard many an opinion in my life.
Anything you're comfortable with?
Oh god, I don't know. Touhou opinion that I originally disagree with but agree with now versus vice versa? I don't know. I originally thought PCB was a pretty good game, and now I realize it's actually a boring game. I'm sorry. Like, don't get me wrong, TD early game is pretty sleeper. I won't disagree with that. But like, you can't freaking tell me the first like 2.5 stages are like anything good.
I feel like everyone that bothers to hang out a community has gotten better. Back in my day, you'd get stuck. You'd have to ask shrinemaiden.org for help, and wait all day to get an unhelpful reply. People who stick together grow together. You can get nowhere without the help of others nowadays. Mostly a good thing.
I still remember the amount of times I like scoured YouTube for like normal 1cc's, you know, and like studied them, you know, to like figure out things out, because I wasn't on like the forums like Entei or whatever. And then Discord became a thing, and I started being able to ask people, but even then it was like a lot of it was just like pure learning, because I never actually got spoiler AL working. So I'm like, all right, whatever the game has, I just gotta do. So we would just do it. Now it's like you got replays up the wazoo, TH prac, like everyone in Discord has the clear. You're like, yo guys, how do I SA 1cc? It's like, oh yeah, just do X, Y, and Z. I bet. Here's a replay of that exact spell too. Just do this exact thing. Okay. I don't know if that's good or bad, but you know, it's all observations. Stupido go! Then why you do this? Why you go that way? I do think though, just in general, I would, because I still don't really know what I want to do with these streams.
I liked playing without help when I was new. It felt rewarding.
Yeah. Or even like just a bare minimum amount of help, right? Where you kind of like, you still could like watch a replay, but then like you still have to figure it out on your own, right? Because like if you just watch a video, you're not going to know what to do, because you still have to execute it, right? And if a game didn't have spell practice, oh boy. Or if it was like pre-TD.
I didn't even use replays.
Oh man, I want to prove that Automon thing, but I can't.
Recently I've been disconnected from Danmaku chat because I am busy with college, which sucks cause I want to talk to PPL, but I can't talk except random shit. What do I do, Golden?
What? Just talk in the other channels, like General 1 and 2. Or just chat. I don't know. Fuck it. That's kind of a cool story though, Fammy.
General 1 and 2 energy is like closer to Touhou than Danmaku chat lol.
I'm so proud of that channel. Danmaku. You guys are well behaved now. At least when I'm around. When I'm not there, I don't know what happens, but... No, what I was going to say is I think I am going to start splitting the streams into two. I do want to start playing non-Touhou shmups on the channel. And so I'm thinking of like splitting it where like the first half is Touhou and the second half is like some other shmup. I do actually want to do that. I know there's still a lot of things in Touhou that I want to do and can do, but I think I do want to start splitting it up a little bit just to get some variety going and just have a little bit more excitement, you know? Like, I was watching Joey play Earthian earlier today, and I'm like, oh yeah, I do want to play that, because that has music by Yuzo Koshiro and side-scroller shmup that, like, reminds you of R-Type, and R-Type's cool, so...
You are bad, you can't do anything. Skill issue big. Shortcake.
I'm gonna ban you.
Impossible.
You wanna bet?
Though of course the point of the story is that if you're not in a Touhou community, then your Touhou standards are gonna get stuck in like 2012. And there's a reason why back then we had so few LNNs you could count them in your hand, and nowadays we get 35 of them a month.
Legit!
I can ban myself. Ban Cake Senpai 50.
That's right. It's just depressing too, because FW was very clearly made just like, I don't know, like Zune is in a weird mood with like things in FW shows, but at the same time, like he's still making a game that he thought was fun. And FW is fun when you like don't give a fuck and just like let the stones do what they want.
Lore is peak. TBH.
But if you're like, man, I'm gonna LNN and something, you're just gonna like, you're just gonna hurt yourself. Don't hurt yourself. Don't do it. It's not good. It's not fun. You know, don't do it. Have fun.
I think everyone has agreed FW is really fun if you don't take it seriously, because the game clearly isn't taking itself seriously.
I agree. I just think a lot of people tend to forget that because they go for...
It might be the hardest LNN. I don't know. We will never know. Nobody's playing it.
Well, give it a couple of years. We'll see. Give it a couple of years at least. It'll have the Wabak effect. I'm calling it now. What are people generally even playing these days, though? I feel like you don't even really see like consistency in what like the general people are even playing. Because you could say that about like every game. Like no one's really playing Pacificus right now.
The hardest LNN is life.
Well, Sarah says because you know all 1CCs, but that was on the stream. Sorry, I'm picking on Sarah a lot today, but you were here and I watched your Pacific stream, and you exist. But like, no one's playing as...
Everyone went back to whatever they named. What I mean, I have no idea anymore.
I've been seeing a lot of SA, and that's it. IN, I guess? Because didn't that one person get LNNFS? Bali is still doing well back. Scoring. Oh! I don't know what game I would main. I need to like pick one and actually do stuff with it.
I am going to try to stream towards the end of December.
Hype. So yeah, I look forward to me starting to split up Touhou Thursdays into more than just Touhou. Or if I do it, it'll be like half one Touhou game and, you know, one thing. Fammy!
What the hell is inappropriate with that message?
It doesn't like hillbilly. It thinks it's bullying. Hey, can you approve that?
No.
Fucking dude. Alright, hold on.
Does it like the word bumpkin? IGUESS so.
I can approve it once I beat Saki.
Hillbilly.
Approve it!
Hillbilly. Hillbilly.
Oh, God.
I did approve it.
Thank you. I didn't see it.
TTS didn't read it.
Lame. Or I go back to camera game. Because if I want to just like hang out and chat with you guys, it's going to be this game or camera game.
TLDR Marissa is a bumpkin, Sake is a cowgirl, but are those accents even supposed to sound different?
Yes. No. Yes?
Say hillbilly again, Fanny.
No? Yeah, fucking.
See.
That's funny. I don't think
so
the
I guess cowgirls sound like bumpkins?
Accent-wise, they would be the same, but what the words they say might be different, I guess. But they would sound, they'd have the southern twang, you know what I mean? Like, ride my tractor, y'all know? Sweet bumpkin. Like, it'd still be stereotypical southern accent, but like the words that are used, like I feel like the bumpkin would have more like broken words and like, you know, slang and stuff like that.
I accidentally deleted OpenSish from Windows.
Nice job. How do you accidentally delete OpenSSH? That's impressive.
So cowgirls are formal bumpkins.
Yes. Y'all ever think about how Chiari just like shows mad knee in her sprite? Like mad knees, like knee of justice. I was complimenting you, you stupid chupacabra! Man, if you were audio only, this would be a very confusing stream.
Bark.
This would be a very confusing stream if you were audio only.
Meow, meow, meow. I have this headcanon that Inoko is excitable and her equivalent of a dog chasing a car is her chasing Tengus.
I agree with that headcanon.
Hi, are you playing this against another player online? I am only familiar with Touhou games until 2007, I think.
Oh no, it's just CPU. You can PvP
no, this
in this
is
game.
single player, but you can play PvP.
PvP in this is wild, man. That PvP in this game is actually still pretty alive, looking at the server.
1.1?
Yeah, what's up, Pat? Yeah, 1.1. 1.10C. Yes, I realize I'm playing Inoko for those joining us, and the title says Yachie, but I like complimented Chiari's knees, and she killed me. So we're here now.
Also, this is borderline kids show stuff, but I think it'd be funny if Inoko just sent herself into uncontrollable excited rage if she heard anything that rhymes with bark. Whenever the internet goes bad, the stream makes this off-pitch effect that's scary but also very cool.
I need Inoko and On to like have a thing together in a manga because like they both do adorable shit. Like in Lotus Eater, On is like so adorable. We need more Inoko. Because like that'd be like the cutest thing ever. Bro, Zune, here's an idea for spin-off game. Reimu and On versus Marissa and Inoko. Nintendogs edition. You know, who can be the best like yokai pet owner? Trust. This game fucking sucks.
Golden, your stream tag still has first playthrough. It's been like 9 playthroughs lol.
Do you know how lazy I am to change that
Those
tag
chompers
every
can
Thursday
leave a
versus
mark.
Saturday?
M more like, those chompers can leave a bark. Bark bark bark, chase chase CAHSD.
Why did it read the last one and what? Yeah, that's right. We do shit the hard way around here. Fucking goddamn.
Because the palm of my hand is bigger than a 3DS XL, so imagine the rest of my hand.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
So is the CPU controlling the right side of the screen here? Sorry,
Yeah.
maybe I misunderstand.
No, you're good, you're
Yes.
good, yeah. Left side is me, right side is CPU. The goal is to beat all 6 stages like a normal Touhou game without losing a life or using bombs. That's the goal. It's just like way faster like Touhou 9. And Touhou 9 had like 9 stages.
Speaking of subsystem for Linux, I use it to rsync my files to Nginx to deploy changes to websites.
Hell yeah.
IDK if that's actually how you deploy self-hosted sites, or do you have other efficient ways?
Here's the question. Do you want to be in control of the deployment and what happens during it, or do you want someone else to manage it for you? I.e. like a service. Because depending on the answer to that question is going to have different answers. If you like being in control, what you're doing, while a bit on the slower side, I don't know what faster way to do it, but a bit on the slower side, is a valid way to do it. And you're in control of everything that happens with a deploy environment. And also depends on how much traffic you're getting too. Like if you're okay, like if you're not having like that much network traffic, like on the norm, that's fine. But if it's like, oh shit, I gotta scale up, well then maybe you may want to look at a provider for deploys. Was a really popular one that people don't like anymore because of like politics of Vercel or whatever. You know? Or like, you know, deploy a container and then, you know, hook a DNS up to that, yeah, cloud services and whatever. So it depends on if you want to be the one in control for that sort of stuff. But generally, if you have something that you're deploying to, like a server...
Moo, no fair to my dog, she don't bite nobody.
I think a general, like, easy way of thing is, you know, if in your version control, just have, like, a GitHub action for, like, GitHub deploy, and then, like, send it to whatever server that you need to, wherever the site itself is hosted, you know?
My
Kinda
bare
like
metal
the-
server is behind CGNAT, so I just use a reverse proxy tunnel like Cloudflare, unfortunately.
I like that, unfortunately, after what happened a couple days ago. That's probably fine, I think. I mean, you know, despite what happened a few days ago, I mean, Cloudflare is still, like, the leader in that sense, so... You know, you're probably fine.
Dog.
Doggo! Doggo! It's a doggo! That is cute.
I will squeeze her face and lose both my hands.
Worth it. Inoko's just such
My
a cute
college
character
student
design.
portal uses Cloudflare. Imagine wanting to submit your thesis, but it crashes.
Imagine Cloudflare not killing the internet again because of unsafe Rust code. Whoops. Could it be me? Because I don't use Rust. Nor do I intend to. If I'm going to pick up another language, it's probably going to be Go. Because I'm bad and I'm a normie. I actually do need
My
to...
dog never bit nobody that don't deserve it.
True. I actually do need to work on a bare bones React.
Maybe one day I'll get a business grade internet cause it has a static if I can use for this server.
There is a React app that I want to build, and I need to actually work on that for the 9th anniversary of streaming. Although, there's a good chance that maybe I'll delay it till the 10th? Because it'd be a bit more exciting, maybe? But if I can get it done before the 9th, that'd be sick.
Golden, are you gonna vibe code it or raw dogging it like our forefathers?
If I say both, will that make sense?
9th anniversary of streaming. Made me think 2011.
Hey, a little off there. You know, so I do use GitHub Copilot with
It is
Sonnet
2011.
4.1 as my model. I don't vibe code in that I don't tell it to in agentic mode to do everything for me. I do have it just set to ask mode simply for like, hey, I need help with this one particular line. For the most part, I'll go based on my own knowledge and documentation first, and then ask Copilot. But honestly, what I mainly use it for is for errors. I don't know why I'm getting this error. Tell me why. Oh, okay, that makes sense. But I don't use agentic mode. I don't use like vibe coding in that sense. And if I do get code from Copilot, like I do review it before I just like blindly copy and paste it in. Like I will test it and everything. But I have no issues in using the tool as a tool to assist in my day-to-day to make things faster. I mean, I was a developer before these tools, so I have done
Recently
shit.
I saw Cursor with Claude code, and I was sad because like why not apps built with developers code? Why do they teach devs to make codes that isn't theirs? Broken heart.
because we're training people to just be code monkeys. We're training people to not think and just deliver. You know, we need to derive stakeholder value, bro. My KPIs. my value. Oh my god, my delivery metrics. My code, bro. I need to get my 6 figures in Fang. And I need to be like, you know, on top of the software engineering world so I can retire at 40 and like suck dicks. And like give AWS like my like retirement fund, you know, to pay for the bill for S3 or some shit like that. All while getting pegged by like Azure and GCP. Like, we're fucking weird. Because we lost the sauce for what it is to be a computer scientist, but also to be a programmer in the first place, of building, you know, technology to make things easier for people. That isn't just consumable and yada yada. Whatever the fuck. I was there, bro. I started my whole like developer like outside of class journey in 2019, so I was there for the old and the new. I've done seen it. I've done lived it. Holy mama. But no, don't use it. Don't use it. I used Agentic one time with Copilot, and I was very impressed, but I had to fix so much of it.
Our forefathers created operating systems without being restricted by KPIs shit. Now it's all KPI shit.
It's all KPI shit. It's all KPI slop, bro. Oh my god. My shareholder value. My startup culture mentality. Oh, my startups. Oh, yes. My revenue. My apps. My Kubernetes. Get the shit out of here. So like we gotta hit our deliverable for like Q1, so that like we can interface
I like
with
that
the
some
client.
people are coming back to nostalgic technologies, cause I feel like it speaks to ownership problem than escapism. What I meant is that people long for things that doesn't have a computer attached to it so it can do firmware updates shit.
Yeah, because I mean you look at it and it's like it just makes sense to kind of like have those responsibilities separated. Like a lot of like kids nowadays, even Gen Alpha, is just like, bro, like this is just too much, you know, and like they know it. And so it's nice. I don't, you know, I like personally, if it was me, I loved the era of the iPod Touch because it was still like you could get things separately if you wanted to, like a music player or whatever. But that initial era of like having everything in a one device was so good, and people were really good at making it useful for that era. You know, I love that era especially because you could have a music player while also browsing the internet / you know, watching YouTube and everything, and you know, emails and games and stuff. Like it was a good era to be in when they were consolidating all those things, because even the apps themselves were still built to last and made like for like, hey, this is novel.
It took a long time for me to not sneer at these people for being stuck in nostalgia, because I realized it's definitely an ownership problem, i.e., not wanting subscription service in your fridge.
Yeah, I mean, you really, like, it's not, like, that radical of a thing to wake up and smell the roses, right? On a lot of this, where it's just like, do I really, really need this? And you don't need to be, like, a rocket scientist to see a lot of the culture behind it. Of just like, yeah, maybe I don't want a touchscreen on my refrigerator. Maybe I want my car to not have a handle that's, like, recessed into it. Or that needs battery in order to open the thing. And then I have to, like, jumpstart my car just to open the door. Like, maybe it's okay that a car has analog buttons. You know, I think a lot of times people look to, like, science fiction for a lot of that stuff of just, like, oh, look at SAO, right? Where it's like, oh, you do everything digitally. And it's like, yeah, here's the thing. You ever notice there's no bugs in a lot of that shit? One, because it's fiction, but two, it's like, I bet you, like, in order for, like, a lot of this shit to work, it just works. And when there is a bug in said thing, like, everything freaking breaks, and everyone's like, damn, this is kind of crazy, you know? Like, I gotta go back to, like, caveman days. But you look at things where it's, like, super futuristic, like Cyberpunk and everything, it's like, yeah, a lot of, like, the crazy, like, bare bones, like, extra technological shit in it just works. So it's like, yeah, you could have, like, a virtual augmented reality screen in front of your face that does 90% of the things for you, but it's probably gonna work 99.999% of the time because that's, like, the bare minimum. Regardless if it's morally correct or not.
I saw the rise of flip phones and then people rebuked it as inefficient compared to a smartphone. And I think my realistic answer to that is, make better smartphones. Rather than, I use flip phone cause I need digital detox.
Yeah, right? There's also the case too, and I wonder how it is on your side of the world there, Adam. But at least here on this side, you know, the fact that they closed every third space possible for people that isn't a store in some capacity is what really makes it hard to also want to even do a digital detox, because it's like, yeah, you could go to a park and go outside and walk and stuff like that. There's nothing wrong with it. But there was something really nice about walking through a mall and being with people, you know? Or like being at an arcade where you still have screens, but you're in a different place for it, not at home. And that like made a huge difference. Like, yeah, you could go to the library. Libraries are still there, but
and I also saw a small rise of people learning self-hosting, but they often fall into the trap of using proxy services like Cloudflare. Like me, unfortunately. Do you have any recommendations?
No, because that's what I would do. It's too much effort for the average person. I wouldn't even recommend that to the average person. It's too much. Just use the tools that are available.
Glorp.
Why even worry about it? I think it's a fallacy to want to do every little nitty-gritty thing by yourself. Like, it's fine, but I think it's a fallacy. Whatever the fallacy name is, but it's just I don't agree with that at all.
Also yeah, make better services. I mean Steam did it. Blender 3D software did it and people loved it. Corporations do seem out of touch with this, unfortunately.
Yeah. Because the people running them are not... Well, it's not just corporations. There's also the whole thing of private equity and the consultant companies that like really royally fuck things up. That's kind of where the real you know, like, things lie, is when you enter the world of private equity and consulting firms that are just like, do it this way, make money, and then like leave. But yeah, you know, I mean, you look at just the consumerism of it and just like, what type of product do we need to make? What drives value? What drives our, you know, equity, our stock portfolio, and, you know, what really drives investors and keeps people on the product, right?
Game Theory was bought by a private equity and MatPat retired like a bitch.
Yeah, I wonder why, huh? But it's not like it's all that bad, right? I mean, look at Red Lobster. That came back from the dead, basically. Because it was bought out by private equity to, like, kill it and whatnot, you know, after making a bunch of money and shorting. And then it was like, oh, never mind, we're good. Because they got a young CEO to come in and be like, actually, we're going to keep this around. A lot of the root of all evil is private equity. And let no one tell you otherwise. Ha ha ha.
I sent you something in DM, it's funny, you can check it later.
Okay. I think despite it all, though, I like where a lot of things are, though, is not as bad as I think.
Are you free after stream?
Yeah. What?
Let's hang out in my server for a bit.
Okay. I think, be that as it may, if you really take the time to be informed and look around, you can live whatever lifestyle that you want. And a pretty good one, too. There's a lot of really good technology out there now. And a lot of good services that exist, like, for good, that are really efficiently well done. You just have to look for it. A lot of scams and shit too, but I wouldn't say it's all doom and gloom.
Speaking of being a great search engine, guess what appeared when I typed in Touhou 20 Golden?
DuckDuckGo? Kagi? Bing? Oh no, wait, what you typed in? I don't know. AI?
That site.
Ah, that site. I'm done. I'm tired. I can't today. It's fine. I don't know. Alrighty, chat. I'm tired. Okay, so in terms of what's generally going on, so this upcoming Saturday, in 2 days, we are doing the final stream of Trails Through Daybreak 2. So come on and support me for that. It'll probably be a very long stream because I'm gonna hit finale, but it'll be fun. And then next Thursday, we'll probably be doing more Touhou. As for what I do, we don't know. We'll find out. But yeah, we'll do something. I know exactly who we're rating in today because they're doing a not 1, not 6, not 12, but 25
On Thanksgiving?
hour stream. On Thanksgiving? Yeah, because I don't celebrate Thanksgiving. They're doing a 25-hour stream. They're on BRB. God freaking damn it. Well, I don't care. We're going to raid them anyway.
Fact.
So go support my boy Joey, who's doing a 25-hour stream. And we'll hang later. See you guys Saturday for Trails Through Daybreak 2 finale. Alrighty. See ya.